Good afternoon, Riverdale School. This is your principal, Mr. Paris, coming to you at lunchtime with our weekly Friday lunchtime read aloud. Now, as I said to you in the morning announcements at the beginning of the week, I wasn't going to put out a teaser for this week's read aloud because I wanted you to know the book I was doing because I had set myself a challenge. This week's book is called Senorita Mariposa by Ben Gundersheimer, but he goes by Mr. G, and it's illustrated by Marcos Almada Rivero. Now, what's interesting about this book is it actually is about the monarch butterfly's trip across the country during the seasons, but in the book, it's half in English, half in Spanish. So what you're going to hear is when I read, I'm going to read a line in English and then the same line, but in Spanish. Or in some cases, the line is going to be in Spanish first and then in English. Now, I let you guys know about this on Monday because all week I've been practicing this book because I don't speak Spanish. I don't know how to say certain words in Spanish. Luckily, with the power of Google Translate, I taught myself a lot of the words. That being said, I'd really like you to be kind to me this week and know that some of my pronunciations are not going to be as great as they typically would be. Also, I'm going to try to read with as much expression as I usually do, but when you're reading new words, like all of you know, sometimes it's hard to read with expression. That's why it's a good idea to read a book a couple times before. I'll be honest, I've read this book about 2 or 3 times this morning so far out loud, so I could practice my fluency and my expression. So that's why as teachers, we ask you to do the same thing. Sometimes we say, read this book again, but practice your fluency. So that's what I was trying to do with my Spanish. So without further ado, here we go. Senorita Mariposa by Mr. G. And what's cool about this is I got this at the Blue Bunny in Dedham, and he had even autographed it, Mr. G. So here we go. Little butterfly, pequeña mariposa, you just caught my eye. Llamaste mi atención. Little butterfly, pequeña mariposa, flying through the sky. Volando por el cielo. And the drawings in this are beautiful. I love to see you in the trees. Me encanta verte entre los árboles, playing with the bumblebees, jugando con los abejorros. Your pretty orange wings, tu bellas alas anaranjadas, make me want to sing. Me inspiran a cantar. I believe that last line is actually me inspiran a cantar, so I'm going to correct myself. Senorita Mariposa, little butterfly, tu eres muy hermosa, you're so beautiful. Senorita Mariposa, little butterfly, tu eres muy poderosa, you're so powerful. Te quiero a ti, I love you. Again, these illustrations are amazing. It's hard to say goodbye. Es difícil decir adiós, but I know you have to fly. Pero sé que tienes que partir. "60 miles or more a day, por más de 60 millas al día. We will see you on your way. Te veremos en tu camino." Looks like that's a fall scene. Makes me think of Halloween when I look at some of those pictures. "Can't believe how far you go. No puedo creer los lejos que vas. On your way to Mexico. On tu camino a Mexico." "Over mountains capped with snow. Sobre montañas cubiertas de nieve. To the deserts down below, a los desiertos abajo." Then one day, a great surprise. Algún día una gran sorpresa. There's a flash across the sky. Hay un destello en el cielo. Beating wings warmed by the sun. Las alas calentadas por el sol. Can't believe how far you've come. No puedo creer cuánto has viajado. Tu eres muy valiente. You're so brave. Tu eres tan fuerte. You're so strong. Tu vieja es un milagro. Your journey is a miracle. Te admiro mucho. I admire you so much. What a bright and brilliant sight. Que espectáculo tan brillante y colorido. Monarchs fill me with delight. Las monarcas me llenan de gozo. How nice to have a million friends. Que bonito tener un millón de compañeros. The butterfly fiesta never ends. La fiesta de la mariposa nunca termina. Senorita Mariposa, little butterfly, tú eres muy hermosa. You're so beautiful. Senorita Mariposa, little butterfly, tú eres muy poderosa. You're so powerful. Te quiero a ti. I love you. The end. So that is Senorita Mariposa. And the reason why I did this is to show you readers out there a couple of different things. One, it's okay to challenge yourself with a new book. I know sometimes a book may look too big or have too many words. That's okay. If you want, try to challenge yourself. But I also wanted to tell you that when you try a new book and it seems like it's too hard, you have to reach out for help. I'm an adult, so I knew I could go to help. I could go to Google Translate for help. However, students out there, you might need to go to an adult. You might have to go to a family member, maybe not our uncle, or maybe an older friend that you could call and ask for help with the book. But you have to do that. Don't just struggle through it, because then you're not going to understand what the book says. So I wanted to teach you that it's okay to take on a challenging book, but I also want to teach you that it's okay to reach out for help when you need it. I hope you really enjoyed this story. I'm so happy to see so many people all over, really, the state are enjoying this book as well. I want to thank Catherine for tuning into this. My friend Dan's son even stopped watching Loud House one day so he could read this. So I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. Connor, Lucas, there's so many students out there that aren't at Riverdale that are enjoying it. And I'm sorry that I can't mention everyone's names in these videos, but I'm really happy that you're all taking some time out to just enjoy a good book. I also want to give a shout out to Zora at Riverdale School in grade 1, who sent me and her teacher a video of her reading a book out loud. I love listening to read alouds. I hope you all have an amazing Friday, an excellent weekend, and I'll see you next week. Have a great one.